Hey, good morning, everyone. So we are starting this series with Oracle Identity Manager, specifically the Oracle Identity Directory and Oracle Identity Federation product installation. So as part of the first step, we are going to start installing the database. As you can see here, I have actually copied all the, probably have downloaded all the software, I would say, on my E drive here. As you can see, all these have been downloaded from the Oracle e-delivery site. And I'm currently, as you can see, I'm using Windows Server 2012 R2 Data Center Evaluation Edition. So as part of the first step, the very first step before we start installing the database, the first thing which I want to really tell you here is you will see two disks here. It comes to almost like 1.5 gig approximately. Okay, so after you first get them downloaded in the form of zip file, and then you extract them. When you extract those two disk folders, okay, you will see something like this. When you just go to the second disk, you'll see something like database stage and the components folder. You'll be basically copying all the contents in this components folder and then moving them to the equivalent components folder of the disk one. So once you do that, all those present in the second disk would be blank, and you'll just see them all copied over here, as you can see. Okay, so this is the first step which you need to be doing after you download the software and begin the installation. Okay, let's begin now. So I'm just going to uncheck this option here, and you'll say you have not provided email address. Yes, I just don't want to be informed of the critical security updates. So we are good to proceed. And then the first option, I'm going to select create and configure database, and then click next desktop class. And here, after you select this, you will see the default options that comes in here. Okay, the Oracle base directory, the software location, database, file location. And here I'm just going to see or select just a standard edition here. And the one other change what I'm going to make is on the character set. Okay, and then I'm going to make this global database name just as ORCL. Let's see what it does. And then I'm going to give my password here. Okay, so when you don't give the password in the right format, okay, when it does not meet the complexity of the password, configure as per the Oracle conventions, you're going to get the error. Okay, so I'm going to click next. Let's see. Okay, so it just said the prerequisites are being checked. Okay, and just I'm going to yeah, probably install the database here. Is there any other step that I need to be mentioning? I'm just going to check here. Okay, let's let it try, let it do the installation. We'll monitor the progress. So as you can see, the first it will be installing the database, like preparing and copying the files, and finally setting up the files, and it should take a while. And after that, it would start the database configuration there. As you can see, I'm going to pause the recording for a while, okay, because it might take it may take a while, okay, for the progress to reach 100%. Okay, yeah, I'm going to pause recording. Thank you, guys. All right, so now as you all can see, we have reached the step wherein preparing, copying, and setting up the file stages have been completed. It has reached 100%, but now as you can see, the database configuration is currently in progress. So the one other thing which I came across right now is there was a little window that popped up saying like the .NET 3.5 could not be successfully installed, which I'm going to take a look. But I'm just going to wait for this configuration to complete. As you can see, this .NET Framework 3.5 feature could not be installed, it says. So I'm just minimizing this window, and I'm just going to let pass this database configuration assistant configuration to complete. So let's see. It's again, it shows like we are at 19%, and I'm going to again, resume my pause the reading recording for a while again. Okay, Thanks, guys. All right, sorry. Thanks for patiently waiting, guys. As you can see here, the Oracle Database Configuration Assistant window is also showing up. Yeah, it has completed 100% of the configuration. So after this step is complete, we'll see another window popping up, which would say, or which would summarize the details, something like the global database name, which we have set already in the first stage, ORCL system identifier, and the parameter file name with the database control URL. Okay, this is something, we call it as enterprise manager URL, which will be using it for mainly for monitoring of the database and all that. Okay, so I'm just going to probably we can just use this, save this file. Okay, just we have to remember the port number here. Okay, and then the server parameter file name is, as you can see, database app administrator product 11.2.0 db home database sp file orcl.org. Okay, so I'm just going to click on OK, and then it says the installation of Oracle database was successful here, and then just click on close. Okay, so after this, you will see something like, when you just open the, register the services window, when you refresh that, you would see all these services that are added up here. And also, we can check from here, like if you go to the reg edit. Okay, so let me go to the reg edit here. So if I go to desktop, okay, so let me just give the window reg edit. Okay, so here you will see all the different, if you expand this software HKey local machine, you'll see all the, entries corresponding to the Oracle, after post this installation of the database. And you will also see some other, configuration parameters, in the database, sorry, related to database, in the registry windows. Okay, so with that, we can conclude that the Oracle database is installed. Okay, and we are going to do some additional steps like, validating, connecting to the database and all that. Probably we'll, cover that in our next video. Okay, so let me just show you some of the other ones here. Okay, see, as you can see here, these are the, menus that come up here after we install the Oracle database, right? So yeah, all right. So these are some of the other ones related to the Fusion middleware, control, WebLogic, and all that. Okay, so I'm going to end this video. So we are going to, in the next video, we're going to see how to connect to the database, what we have we have installed, and we are going to take it forward from there. Okay, thanks guys for listening to this. Take care.